Hi, I'm Doug Pinnow, the inventor of DrDougs1, 3Method for unambiguously authenticating gold and silver investment coins and bars. By way of introduction, I'm a PhD physicist with over 30 years of experience. I'm also a casual coin collector and a registered patent agent. For many years, I've worked as a scientist at the world-renowned Bell Laboratories and at the Hughes Research Laboratory. I've also served as an adjunct professor at UCLA's School of Electrical Engineering and Applied Physics. My passion for invention has led me to become a patent agent later in my career, and very recently to invent DrDougs1, 3Method for a simple, foolproof way to authenticate gold and silver investment coins. I named this method after myself so that you'll know that there's a knowledgeable person who stands behind the products related to this very significant invention. My 1-2-3 method for authenticating pure gold and silver investment coins and bars represents a significant advancement in the present state of the art, and I'm confident that this method cannot be beat by counterfeiters. It's also fast, and it does not mar or damage the coins or bars being tested. Further, it does not require external electric power, so there's nothing to plug in. And it's so simple to use that you'll be able to begin your own testing after watching this brief video without further training. But you will need access to the equipment that I have assembled in this convenient carrying case. During this presentation, I'll show you how to use all of this equipment, and at the end I'll tell you how you can acquire your own case containing the same items. It's likely that many watching this presentation are already familiar with the first two steps in my 1-2-3 method. They are the time-honored conventional steps of determining the size and weight of a coin or bar being tested. I'll refer to them as the standard 1-2 method. To the standard method, I have added a third test, a special magnetic slide test that is absolutely definitive after a coin being tested has passed the size and weight tests. Here are a number of gold and silver coins, and many of them are counterfeit. Since early times, some counterfeiters have been known to shave off a limited portion of a coin's circumference. The shavings are their profit, so measuring a coin's diameter using the calipers in my kit and comparing the result with the published value is still important to deter this practice. It's also important to measure a coin or bar's thickness, or you could really be duped. One of the biggest scams recently unveiled on the internet is selling 1-ounce gold bars in sealed transparent bubble packs like this one, with both the cardboard mound and the bar stamped with an official-looking security number. The bars sure look like gold, and they appear to have the correct size and weight, but many purchasers have been reluctant to break the sealed bubble pack to make a careful measurement of the bar's thickness for concern that the security number could be invalidated by breaching the plastic bubble. And those who did open the bubble and measure the thickness found bars that were about 50% thicker than they should be. The counterfeiters made the bars out of inexpensive lighter weight metal instead of gold, so that they had to make the bars thicker to achieve the proper 1-ounce weight. The best advice from security professionals I know is never purchase a coin or bar in a plastic container that can't be easily opened for close inspection of the item and then resealed.
There are hundreds of millions of fake gold and silver coins in circulation that are indistinguishable from valid investment coins based on visual appearance and measured dimensions. However, a substantial majority of these coins are made from inexpensive lightweight metals that can be easily identified by measuring both their sizes and weights following the standard 1-2 method. The small digital scale comes with my kit. Now I'm going to remove all the coins from the table you saw before that can be identified as being counterfeit based on the standard 1-2 method of testing. In effect, I've removed all the coins and bars that do not have the proper density to be either pure gold or pure silver. Density is a basic property of the metal from which a coin is made. It is determined by dividing the coin's weight by its volume that can be easily calculated from its measured size. But unfortunately, sophisticated counterfeiters have learned how to duplicate the density of valid gold and silver coins. That is why another test beyond the standard of measuring the size and weight is needed. To drive this point home, I'd like to show you this email that I received from a vendor who offers his products on the Alibaba internet website. This site is as popular in Asia as Amazon is here in the United States. The vendor is offering to sell me replica gold coins made primarily from tungsten with a pinch of platinum to precisely match the density of gold. As you can see, the density of tungsten is almost the same as gold, and the densities of tungsten and platinum bracket that of gold. That's why only a pinch of platinum is needed to perfectly match the density of gold. These replica coins are then finished with a gold plating to look very authentic. The email says that the vendor has the capacity to produce 30,000 of these coins each month, and there are quite a few other counterfeiters out there just like him. One can even purchase on the internet several different step-by-step how-to guides for making such fine counterfeit coins, an unfortunate sign of a thriving business.
The horror of this type of counterfeiting has caused some of the sovereign nations that produce gold and silver investment coins to add hard-to-copy security features to their coins, such as small laser beam inscribed serial numbers or embossed holograms. But it's only a matter of time before the counterfeiters catch up. In fact, they already offer similar laser-written serial numbers. What's really needed is some method that can serve as an absolute deterrent against counterfeiting. This brings me to my new testing step, the use of my magnetic slide that I have added to the standard 1-2 method to give you DrDougs 1-2-3 method. The magnetic slide is folded up for convenient storage in this attractive black cover that opens up to allow the magnetic slide to stand up by itself, just like a computer tablet. Any coin that I place at the top of the magnetic slide and then release will slide downhill with a velocity that's unique to the metal from which it is made. This is a 1-ounce American Silver Eagle investment coin made from 99.9% pure silver. As you can see, it slides rather slowly due to the magnetically induced eddy current drag force produced by super high-strength neodymium magnets that line the inclined surface of this magnetic slide. Let me assure you that the unexpectedly slow sliding velocity of silver coin is not magic. It's based on the same technology that produces efficient braking action in many of the new electric cars. I've designed my magnetic slide apparatus with two identical side-by-side slides so that one slide can be used with a known reference coin and the other for a coin being tested. For now, I'll use the American Silver Eagle as my reference coin to see how other coin materials compare. This is a nickel. It goes down the slide much faster than silver, and so does this penny. But you can see this aluminum coin slides substantially slower than silver. To make sense out of all this, I made a detailed analysis of the performance of various metals on a magnetic slide, and with some hard work and some inspiration, I found that the sliding velocity depends only on two basic properties of the metal being tested: density and electrical conductivity. Size and shape do not matter, as you can see in the case of this pure 1-ounce silver reference coin being used to check this 1/2-ounce silver coin. And here, the Silver Eagle is being used to check a 1-ounce silver bar. They're all pure silver, and they all slide at the same speed. The pull of gravity tends to make denser materials slide faster, but higher electrical conductivity results in a more magnetic drag that slows the sliding metal down. During the course of my work, I discovered a very serendipitous result for silver. Because pure silver has the highest electrical conductivity of any metal, there are no other equally dense metals that will go down the slide as slow as silver. Importantly, this means that if a test coin passes the standard 1-2 method of testing for proper size and weight, it also implies that the magnetic slide test can then be used to unambiguously determine if a coin is pure silver. All that's required is a side-by-side comparison of the test coin with a known authentic silver coin that can serve as a reference standard. If the velocities are the same, the test coin is indeed pure silver. If the test coin has a higher velocity like this one, it is counterfeit. Period. End of story. As part of my patent invention, I have carefully checked to be sure that there are no possible mixtures or blends of metals or metal laminates that could come close to matching the performance of pure silver on my magnetic slide, and there aren't any. This makes the 1-2-3 method a true deterrent to counterfeiters. The more they learn about the 1-2-3 method, the more they will become to realize that there's no way to beat it. But the story doesn't end here. As I became more familiar with the results of my analysis and the performance of this powerful magnetic slide, I was able to predict that pure gold would move faster than pure silver on the magnetic slide. Here, let me show you, using this 1-ounce Canadian maple leaf coin, which I know to be 99.99% pure. Both gold and silver are good electrical conductors, but gold is nearly twice as dense as silver, so gravity pulls it down the slide faster than silver. Even though gold moves faster than silver on a magnetic slide, I have determined that there are only 4 other metals with densities greater than gold that are not radioactive, and they all go down my magnetic slide much faster than gold. This has led to another significant discovery. If the coin you're testing passes the size and weight tests and goes down the magnetic slide at a speed equal to that of a pure gold reference coin, it can only be pure gold. But if the test coin goes faster than the pure gold reference, it is counterfeit gold. Period. Again, it's the end of the story. There can be no quibbling about this result. Just think of it. The same equipment and testing procedure that can be used to validate pure silver coins and bars can also be used to authenticate pure gold. All that's required is a weighing scale, calipers, my magnetic slide, and 2 reference coins, one for testing silver that is identified with the blue dot, and the other for testing gold identified with the red dot. This is indeed very powerful.
Let's see how a gold test would be conducted. Here's a 1-ounce Canadian maple leaf gold coin that I selected from the table covered with both authentic and counterfeit coins. And here's a gold reference coin that I marked with a red dot. Is this maple leaf authentic or counterfeit? You can see that both coins have the same speed on the magnetic slide, confirming the authenticity of this maple leaf. Now let's repeat the test with another gold coin that looks really good that only cost me $3 on Alibaba.
Wow, this cheap coin goes down the slide like a rock. Is there any doubt that it's counterfeit? By the way, the reference coin with the red dot that I selected for this test is rather special. It matches the speed of pure 24 karat gold on the magnetic slide, but it's important for you to know that this reference coin contains no gold whatsoever. Yes, its speed matches that of 24 karat gold on the slide, but it's far too low in density to pass both the size and weight tests for gold, so it'll never be confused with real gold. The inclusion of the color code reference coins has become a standard feature of all my testing equipment. That's because it's a lot less expensive to provide investors who purchase my testing kit with inexpensive reference coins than with real gold ones. I wanted to conclude this presentation by mentioning that there are now 15 different sovereign countries that produce 1-ounce gold investment coins that are at least 99.9% pure, or 24 karat gold. The complete list is found under the selection tab on your screen titled Gold Investment Coins. It includes the Canadian maple leaf, the Chinese panda, the United States buffalo, and others. For historical reasons, the popular United States gold American Eagle coin and the South African Krugerrand are now the only investment coins currently being made anywhere in the world that use lower purity 22 karat gold that corresponds to 91.67% purity. Since these 22 karat gold coins have somewhat different chemical compositions, their performance on the magnetic slide is also different from pure gold. 2 different reference coins are needed to evaluate them, a yellow one to test American Gold Eagles and a green one to test Krugerrands. Recall that the red reference coin is for testing pure gold, and the blue reference coin is a 1/2 ounce pure silver coin that I can afford to include in my testing kit. At this point, a word of caution is due for future investors who may be considering the acquisition of 22 karat gold coins. Unlike pure gold, there is a remote possibility that counterfeiters may eventually learn how to work around my 1-2-3 method with 22 karat coins. So my advice is to stick with 24 karat pure gold investment coins in the future because they will continue to be counterfeit proof forever. Coins like the 1-ounce 99.99% pure gold US buffalo or the Canadian maple leaf are likely to be better investments until such time that the U.S. government shifts to producing 24 karat gold eagles or South African government starts producing 24 karat Krugerrands, and frankly that may never happen. This testing kit is for serious precious metal investors and coin dealers throughout the world. If you purchase one, you'll be proud of all the thought and attention to detail that has gone into this product. For example, the calipers that come with this kit have a high-tech carbon fiber composite arm so that they will not be attracted and possibly be damaged by the high-power magnets used to make up the magnetic slide. And a great deal of effort went into finding suitable reference coins for testing both 24 karat and 22 karat gold coins and bars. They come from 3 different continents. All of the testing equipment is held in place inside the case by Velcro when not being used. The magnetic slide folds flat and is stored here. The calipers are here, and the digital weighing scale that I selected is over here. This clear plastic box is to hold the reference coins. And the attractive carrying case itself includes an outside zippered pocket for holding instructions and other important papers. The entire package will convey a positive and professional message. In purchasing and selling gold and silver coins, the prevailing wisdom remains sound. Only deal with individuals and dealers whom you can trust. To that advice, DrDougs 1-2-3 method now allows you to add trust but also verify. If you'd like to purchase a gold and silver testing kit like the one I've used in my presentation, please click on the tab on the left side of your screen that says Purchase Doug's Kit. And if you have any questions, please click on the tab Contact Doug. I'm confident that purchasing Dr. Doug's 123 Method Test Kit will be one of the best investments you have ever made. Thank you for listening to my presentation.